episode 6 of Spotlight, where we'll be shining our light on the longest reigning Almost Pro champion, the villainous ventriloquist, Victor von Valtz. Victor von Valtz reigned brutally over Almost Pro for a record 483 days as Almost Pro champion. And in our first match on Spotlight, we're going to take you back to where it all began at Shieldiversary 1, where he faced Fracture the Clown for the Almost Pro title. Let's take a look.
And it is for the Almost Pro Championship.
And it all comes down to this. The Shield Pro title is on the line. The man who is a very worthy challenger. Vicious ventriloquist himself. This will be a hard-fought contest, and the loser from this match might need to be carted out of here in a taxi. Your sponsor for this main event match is Redline Taxis for all your taxiing needs. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that Shield Pro is also an association with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, stamping out prejudice, hatred and intolerance everywhere. Well, here's our so-called champion. That's he's brought his bodyguard with him.
Well, it's not a fair fight with Drax in the corner there.
Oh yeah, totally. Little smash, but he's probably more effective than Fracture's usual tag team partner in Ravis.
Oh, now you're just being rude.
Have you met me?
Fair point. Fracture the Clown, the Almost Pro champion, the rightful champion after winning a hard-hitting tournament, beating Joseph Gates in the finals. One man who won the tournament. Opponent tonight, Victor von Valtz.
In the corner to my right, he is the challenger. He is Victor von Valtz. And in the corner to my left, he is the current Almost Pro champion. He is Fracture the Clown!
Victor von Valtz was incredibly angry, and rightly so, that he was not in that tournament. And he has made his feelings on this matter known on many an occasion. These guys have fought on one occasion before Fracture in one of his rare title defenses, actually managing to get the win. Victor, though, has been on quite a streak here in Shield Pro.
I noticed, I. Oh, wait a minute, let's stare down. Oh, there's a mighty shove.
Mighty shove from the guy that I would say is the stronger in this matchup.
I'm just looking at them in the ring there, yeah, the size of him.
Oh, a little bit of a slap to the face of our alleged champion. Our champion, who I will
Our
point
alleged.
out, was,
Oh, there we go.
he was in the main event at the last show as the referee because he was so cowardly he wouldn't defend his title.
I'm sure there's a purpose.
Well, he has to now.
Possibly regretting that decision after those mighty chops by Victor. Ducks it, and this was a Kawada suplex there. That'll be nasty. Oh, springboard into an arm drag. Take the full distance to the ring. This is a tall bloke. Japanese arm drag. There we go. Both types of arm drag. And wheelbarrow into. Oh, trying to reach for the bulldog. Victor's like, nah, you're not bulldogging me.
No.
So you arm dragged him instead. It's arm drag.
Say arm
Big
drag
rest.
again.
I'm just saying. Those were arm drags.
I'll tell you what.
Mexican, Japanese.
Victor von Valtz' assistant, Damien Drax, who's accompanied Victor at the ringside, along with that weird puppet.
No, that's Drax. Oh, and he fakes them both out. And they part like the Red Sea. Oh, a cheeky boot there. Oh, it's gone for it properly now.
Baseball slide. Right into the shins.
That sounded like when you go bowling and the pins fall down. Oh. Strike.
I can't imagine you ever going to strike.
My amazing bowling skills alone. What's he doing? I think the fan gave him something, but we'll ignore that. It's outside the ring and, well, anyway, both one Telequist. I'm surprised the referee's allowing all these people outside the ring, to be honest with you.
A?
You mean A?
Damien Drax has a valid manager's license.
Does he?
Yes. I've seen it,
All right.
because I do my duty as a journalist here.
Oh, that's right, because the Cheat to Read library does print notes. I forgot. There you go, babe. 1, 2.
Like there's a library here, you think anyone can read?
Robert Stallion, don't say that.
Spell
Anyway, low
and
drop kick.
pictures.
Low drop kick. To Victor von Valtz, who certainly looks like he's eaten a few good bucks in his time. Begin with, it looks like Fracture the Clown's fractured his foot. Or at least his leg.
Are you a doctor with all these medical terms? I'll tell you what, I can just sense it. Look, Victor, he's just looking so dominant and great shape, and he's just in so much control. I can see this being his night. Let we go.
Well, I'm not doubting the talent of Victor Von, as he has defeated the likes of Big Michael Chase, Adam Maxted, him off the telly, and we've just seen CJ Banks. But those wins will pale in comparison to the one we get tonight to win the title finally.
This is true, and he knows what he's got to do. He's faced Fracture in singles competition and in tag team competition as well. He will know exactly what Fracture the Clown is all about. And it's not just all barred face paint and misfitting tights.
The Shieldiversary difference here, nothing exemplifying what makes this company special than Evan Telequist doll taking on a clown in the main event of our anniversary show. And oh no, I mean that's not where the leg wants to gang. There we have it.
It's not, and I'll tell you what, I think you talked about people at ringside before, right? You've got Little Smash out there, right?
You just so can hear the noise of this. Ding. Sorry, carry on, Stanley.
They can put that in later. But imagine, right? Imagine you at Fracture the Clown.
Oh, I don't want it.
Your championship is on the line, right?
All right.
So you've got that to worry about.
Uh-huh.
And you bring out this midget.
Dwarf. It's a very offensive term.
I think both of them are. This
Oh,
humongous.
wait. Speaking of offensive.
So you bring out this humongulous, right? Are you not going to be worried constantly? Or do you want us to explain what that is as
No,
well?
I know what a homunculus is.
Seriously.
Sadly. Carry on. But yes, I see.
You're going to be worried over him. Whereas with Damien Drax, we know that he can handle himself. We've seen him in action in Battle Royal here tonight. We've also seen him in action in team action, of course, and
is he fighting
singles
him?
action.
Oh, well, for a guy who doesn't open his mouth very often, Francesco was done. He had no issues biting him. And so wait, I forgot this right. Victor's a ventriloquist doll, or dummy, some may say.
No, that's
No,
not.
go on then.
He controls them all.
He controls them, but he's the
mental-
one who doesn't speak.
Speaks in other ways.
Oh, there you go. Silly me.
Oh, and look, looks as though he's going to remove that top turnbuckle.
Wait, why's he doing that? And the referee trying to stop him. No?
Well, the referee has
he
trying
gave
to stop him.
Wow, he gave him a really thorough finger point. Aye, that'll learn him.
That'll
no.
teach him. Oh!
Sorry, I speak to the common people. I don't know where I'm right. Take a shot.
He does like them arm
Oh,
drags.
no. Fracture, don't lean against that.
Oh, he's got him up.
Oh,
This
no.
is-
Where's he going for here?
Oh!
The Sting Killer. The turnbuckle power bomb. Where the Fracture the Clown? Wait. 1, 2. Oh. 2.99999.
All right, he hasn't managed to get the pinfall at this time, but he has weakened Fracture considerably.
I think Fracture managed to shift his weight so it's easier for him to land against the turnbuckle that was padded rather than that unleaded one over there. We know balloon animals tonight if Fracture can't land on that. And Little Smash can offer nothing but upset expressions at this point.
I can imagine under that mask, he's looking absolutely horrified. Oh! Chock block as he's taking out the knee of Fracture. And Fracture, we know, can fly. He likes to go on that top rope, absolutely.
Well, he's not doing much flying at the
It's,
minute.
it's like a flying circus.
Oh, of course. He's made a comeback, but he doesn't look too confident in it. Oh, not enough to push him into the corner. Oh, he tried to give him the big knee and... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, this is the power of Victor von Valtz.
Oh, the slip discs right in the back of the exposed turnbuckle. The referee could have probably done a better job trying to put that back on. Oh, and he goes right into it.
He's not a ring technician.
Oh,
He can barely tuck his own shirt in.
Got up into Guri. Just about knocks him off his feet. Crowd happy with that. And he tucks his shirt in. 1, 2. Oh, if the referee hadn't... Come on. Oh, now he's paying attention to Drax. Oh, well done, ref.
Well, why? I don't understand why he's got in Drax's face. I don't know
What's up
what
with
his
this?
problem is
Oh,
there.
little smash. Stop throwing the kids at ringside. Oh, it doesn't matter. And what's he going for here? A standing... Oh, almost like spread number 2. Didn't get all of it.
I think he was he just had one eye on Drax
Drax.
at the same time.
Oh, he tripped over there's a dummy. There's a dummy in the ring. No, I don't mean Victor. I mean there's an actual... Oh, no.
There's a dummy at the commentary.
He landed on
next to me.
Slappy. Stop looking at me. There's about to be a winner here. Oh, new champ.
Oh!
But
Listen.
Almost Pro Wrestling Champion. He is Victor
no.
Von
No.
Valtz.
Ah, it's been a long time coming, Matthew, and now we finally have a worthy champion here at Shield Pro. None of this coward who ducks out of any challenge, pretends that he's not here, forced to referee, and all of a sudden when he's forced to put that title on the line against a worthy champion.
All right, he very worthily won it. It took Victor, Drax, a dummy, an exposed turnbuckle, and a referee more concerned with his shirt than a 3 count.
Oh, please, you think there's some sort of conspiracy theory going on here?
No, not conspiracy theory. I'm not crazy. I know what I've seen.
And what use was bringing Smash out? What use was bringing Little Smash out? Absolutely pointless. That would have got into his mind. That would have affected him from the start. And now he's paying for it. If you want to bring somebody out, you bring out somebody useful like Damon Drax. And look at him, a man who truly is worthy of that title.
Oh, of course he is. Aye, 40 pieces of silver with that and all.
As he just stares at you. I can imagine the celebration. I mean, obviously,
Oh, I don't wanna.
It'll be a couple of quiet fights, obviously.
Aye, but hopefully they drive safe afterwards, or, you know, alternatively, order something to get them home.
What? Something like red line taxis.
Aye, that'll be it.
Yes, Shield Anniversary 1, beginning the terrifying reign of Victor Von Valtz as Almost Pro Champion when he defeated Fracture the Clown. Now Valtz will go on to defend that title against any and all comers, putting on show-stealing performance after show-stealing performance, but none stood out more than when Victor Von Valtz squared off against one of the UK's very best, CJ Banks. Let's take a look now.
Well, okay.
This is a change of pace.
I don't like puppets.
Dead silence. That's the crowd here.
There's two guys coming out. One of them, there's three guys coming out, I suppose, with that puppet. And I don't want to take on any of them.
The one in the suit, Victor Von Valtz, and arguably going to be the biggest match of his career here. That's CJ Banks for our first half main event.
Oh, these guys are creepy.
Crowd and again, dead silence passes over this crowd.
One of the happiest moments of my life is when they walked away from me. Look at that little puppet thing, I don't like that.
I'm sure that's the same one from Goosebumps there.
I don't know, but he seems to be communicating with it.
Von Valtz, one of the most hardest individuals in the Northeast. Don't let the look and creepiness fool you. He's as tough as they come.
As they got, he's talking about this. I would say better than the British wrestling, very respected, competitive. From ITV World of Sport, we saw him. Could be making his entrance in just one moment. Banks, ladies and gentlemen, written on his back for a reason. Pound for pound. Pound for pound, he believes he is the best wrestler in British wrestling. Who can argue with him?
There's no believing he is one of the best in the UK. As you said, 10 plus year veteran, star of ITV's World of Sport.
And he's going to need every trick in the book to defeat this really creepy guy. And look at him, he's looking at that. It's the puppet talk. Oh, I don't like this puppet thing. Look at that. Even CJ Banks doesn't like it.
You also got to think as well, CJ Banks, he's taking some not only the best in the UK, the best in Japan, the best in Europe, the best in America, the best in the world. Has he ever taken on anybody as odd as Victor Von Valtz?
Is there anyone as odd as Victor Von Valtz? Look at that puppet. I don't like that puppet. If that puppet comes over here, I'm throwing you in front of me. Just telling you now. Look at the intensity.
They're down here.
CJ Banks is going to back up from anyone. Back down from anyone even. Get that right.
Valtz clearly not intimidated by the much more experienced Banks here.
What a fun job the referee's got here.
David, a very experienced referee, is
it doesn't matter, but
getting a bit unnerved here.
Wouldn't you? Look at that thing. When do you think he slapped last? If at all. How do you prepare for someone like Victor Von Valtz?
The best advice I could give, you just can't. He's just so unorthodox. Like you think you have his pattern down, and then he just changes it on the whim.
Look at intensity. I think it's unnerving CJ Banks. I mean, he's not backing down. It's not
I think he's intimidated as such, but I'm going to use the word cautious. He's very cautious here.
Very cautious
You
here.
better be. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is unlike anything else we've seen here tonight. We've seen a lot of competitors. We've seen a lot of very violent, very talented, dangerous individuals. But this Von Valtz, he's of a league of his own. Here we go.
And then the bell goes. Right. Banks trying to go for the legs here.
I'm going to say right now, if Banks can get him and wrestle him, I think he's going to have a definite advantage, but that's easier said than done, because who the hell knows what Valtz is going to do?
Again, Valtz, a very unorthodox competitor here.
I think Valtz knows what he's going to do.
Lock up. A bit more evenly matched than what we've seen here tonight. Midsection headlock.
Lock up. Let's go the headlock. Goes under the wrist. Just
Beautiful.
twist that wrist.
Beautiful. Position into a wrist lock there.
Look at the tension and the pressure there on the shoulder of CJ.
Very surprising advantage from Valtz here. I think Banks with his experience.
There's that strength.
That's
And who knows what power that puppet thing's giving him.
I don't even want to know.
That thing keeps looking at me.
Just don't look at it back. You'll be fine. Nonetheless, still on the wrist lock there. Oh,
Brings him down.
wow.
Oh, wow.
I did not expect Valtz to get this advantage over
No,
CJ Banks in the big start.
I said straight away about the wrestling experience of CJ Banks, and you've got Von Valtz here out wrestling him. Banks is no slouch. He's thinking, what can I do? Immediately into a nice bridge there. Trying to work away into the
Trying
hold.
to work away, trying to avoid out of a free count
There you
here
go.
as well.
Beautiful, beautiful counter.
That's that classic hammer wall training from Banks here.
Just grinding down on that elbow, on the tendons and the muscles. Oh, you could just feel them tearing. You could pop that shoulder out.
It was a good start from Valtz, but again, CJ Banks, you think of the people that he has wrestled, the people he has trained with.
Yes.
Guys like Zack Sabre Jr., guys like Prince Devitt, guys like Johnny Moss. You know for a fact that if you're going to be in a wrestling match with CJ Banks, you're clearly going to be at a disadvantage here. You've got to come up with more tricks.
And you talk about tricks, you got that thing holding that thing over there, and he keeps looking at me, that puppet.
Like I said, don't look at his eyes, don't look at his eyes.
Gives you a crossface, was on there, but now he's going over to the sort of almost like a version of the Rings of Saturn here as he just
Absolutely.
twists his arms. Oh my God.
Look at the wear down the arms of Von Valtz here.
So, I mean, everything's hurting now. He doesn't even know what's hurting first. The shoulders, the elbows, the hands are being twisted back. Oh my God. Well, I can tell you one thing, if that was me, I would have given up a long time ago. So I got a lot of respect here for Victor Von Valtz, but how much pain can he feel? This guy could be nuts. Back on the feet.
3 words to describe Von Valtz: creepy yet tough. And don't let that entrance and that aura of his fool you.
I'm
Very talented young man here.
Yeah, this is my first Shield Pro Wrestling show, and I've got to be honest, I saw this individual come out, and I was not expecting this. Are you expecting a brawler, someone just a vicious human being? But this guy can wrestle.
Absolutely.
CJ Banks, he needs to get the advantage again, because I don't know what else this guy is going to do. He's trying for a, going for a Russian sweep there, but there's a power. I mean, this Von Valtz is a big guy.
Absolutely, about 6'2", must be about 240 pounds here.
He's just
sheer
focused on
muscle.
that wrist. Almost like he wants to twist his hand off. And he's holding it down.
For a pin. 1, 2. Oops, right up.
Smart move there by Valtz.
Again.
Not only does he nearly get the pinfall, but he's making Banks exert a lot of energy here. But a nice nip up
Nice
there.
reversal. Back to the wrist again.
Beautiful. Tremendous wrestling here by CJ Banks.
Yeah, Banks trying to wear down the arms of Von Valtz. Those are clearly powerful arms. Try and get as much pain on that as possible. You just take them out of the game.
And on those arms, yeah, but I don't know if he can ever get a submission from Von Valtz, to be honest. Maybe he doesn't know how to submit. But if there's
Going
one
to
man,
the joints there as well.
if there's one man that can make any man submit, it's this wrestling marvel, CJ Banks. And those fingers. I mean, he was just waiting for that.
And just wearing down the arms of Von Valtz here. Gotta love the smartness as well, because a lot of wrestlers will try to work down one arm. He's trying to work down both.
That's what you want to do. I mean, with a big guy like that, he could be grabbing him, throwing him around. If your arms aren't functioning properly, you're not doing any of that.
Absolutely.
This is exactly what Banks needs to do is out wrestling, but we've seen a tremendous amount of reversals and wrestling talent from Von Valtz, which quite frankly is surprising me.
Very surprising.
And that's not putting Von Valtz down at all.
Not at all, but again, it goes back to what I said at the start. This is the biggest match of Von Valtz's career. I don't think he's ever wrestled somebody the caliber of CJ Banks as of yet.
There's very, very few people in this country, who have the experience and the skill of a CJ Banks.
Absolutely. You think I'll win over CJ Banks here? We'll get a lot more eyes on Von Valtz in the future.
Totally. What a treat for our fans here to be get this contest to get the opportunity to see CJ Banks in action. And I can't say I'm too happy to see Von Valtz out here, because that thing over there keeps looking at me. Look at that weak little... Oh, look at that. I think, is he talking? Is his lips moving? I don't know. I think he just gave you the finger, that puppet.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I don't blame him. Von Valtz now, speaking of fingers, he's working on CJ Banks' wrists and fingers, and he could be just trying to twit those, maybe going, oh, nice hook of the leg and into a pinfall.
Over.
Again, having to exert the energy.
Another arm right
Back
from
into
CJ Banks
the
here.
arm. Nice power move there by CJ Banks. Just a spur of energy, and he's going back in that hold.
I think the multiple use of the arm drag, simple yet effective. The best way to take your opponent just down and back into advantage.
Now, you know Banks is 7 or 8 moves ahead in his mind right now.
Also note as well, the bandage is wrapped around one of the arms of Von Valtz here. Again,
Yes,
Banks
I saw
must
that.
have saw that and just trying to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. Some injury there. Maybe he got attacked by the puppet. Who knows?
Maybe.
And again, Banks now using his body to pull that arm even further. We could see a submission here.
This is why they call him pound for pound one of the best in the UK.
Look at that.
Oh,
Talk
lovely
about the bridge.
transition there.
The shades of Johnny St. You talk about worlds of sport. Look at this, beautiful.
CJ Banks trained under Johnny Saint and Marty Jones many a year ago.
Those great talents of British wrestling, as you say, Marty Jones.
Teaching being shown here and into a cover. Good kick out there.
But all the respect I've got for CJ Banks, you've got to respect what Von Valtz is doing. I mean, I keep saying it, I know it's repetitive. I'm sure you weren't expecting this, were you?
Again, Von Valtz, a very unorthodox competitor here. Clearly showing he can hang in here with Banks.
Oh, and there's
right to the
an
head.
elbow right to the head. This is the sort of thing I think Von Valtz needs to be working on. The power is his overall sickness. Oh, a headlock.
Nice takedown.
It's impressive he's able to put on a move like that, considering the amount of damage that CJ Banks has been doing to his shoulders. But again, I said, how much pain does this guy feel?
Cover.
I'm sure a lesser man would have been defeated already by now, but Von Valtz keeps going, only a 1 count.
Von Valtz is no ordinary human being. I mean,
No. I mean, you wouldn't hang around with that thing in a cloak and that puppet thing for a start.
absolutely.
And the further he stays over there, the better, quite frankly. Now Banks. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Banks is surprised at this. I mean, he's such a wily veteran, but Von Valtz is not like your normal competitor. But can Banks get out of it? Because not only has he got that hold locked on, he's laying his body on top of Banks, and this is a big guy. Banks desperately just tearing away anything he can to get out of this hole.
That's why I'm a fan of Von Valtz. I was not expecting this type of wrestling prowess from him. He's really stepping up his game here. Ropes. shoulder block. Agility on back, one uppercut.
The speed of Valtz as well. The Banks here now needs to, you've got to keep on Valtz.
I love about Von Valtz at the moment is we've seen competitors that just take their time, rate the crowd to them. Von Valtz just keep it on at Banks as much as possible.
Beautiful knee right to the forehead. Von Valtz, I wouldn't be surprised if he's done from that knee to the forehead, quite frankly. Banks is in a perfect opportunity here. I think he's going.
Headlock, transitioning to the rest here.
Back to the going to a suplex. Snaps him over.
Lovely snap.
Tommy Billington, Dynamite Kid. Another legendary British wrestling figure. And he's hurt. It's that shoulder, it's that arm. I mean, he's favouring that other arm. And, the other arm's got the bandage on it, so he's in trouble right now.
Headbutt.
Speaking of Dynamite Kid, there's a big headbutt there from CJ Banks. And he's in trouble. He's hurting.
It's another headbutt there. I mean, imagine Dynamite Kid. You can clearly see shades of Dynamite Kid and CJ Banks.
And the thing about a headbutt as well, you're really just completely sacrificing one of the most tender parts of your body to injure your opponent. That shows you're willing to do absolutely anything.
Now that's my style of wrestling. Victory by any means necessary.
There you go.
Get the job done.
And pound for pound, Banks is proving that he is one of, if not the best wrestlers in the United Kingdom today. Big slam.
Like I said, he has wrestled some of not only the best in the UK, but some of the best all over the world. Lovely senton. And a kick out from Von Valtz.
Oh no, look. This guy's up there now, but where's the puppet? That's what we need to concentrate on.
Darren, I don't think the puppet's going to be any good just by
I know he's laying down.
distraction working there. Oh, what a big
There's
boot.
a kick. Distraction work.
Is that enough? No, and a 2 count.
That was close.
Very close.
Genius move there for the distraction. Now he's just choking him on those ropes.
Distraction burn. No, Von Valtz is back in the game.
Look out, look out. Looking at ringside there.
Distracted the referee.
Oh, watch out.
Von Valtz is.
Oh, he's been.
Oh! The crowd not liking it one bit. However, I gotta commend them.
It's smart.
It's smart. They're taking the 2-on-1 advantage here.
I couldn't see from you who choked him. Was it the guy in the cloak or the puppet?
You gotta think as well, David, the experienced referee that he is really should know about these tricks by now.
But I mean, he's got to control. What CJ Banks is doing, Von Valtz is doing, this frightening, mysterious, hooded guy, and of course that evil puppet. Look at the puppet just staring at Banks.
Von Valtz, the intelligent monster here, just trying to break the Banks, and Banks firing up there with it.
And he needs to. He's a fight of his life here. Oh, look at this! He's got him in a battle.
Shoulders. What is he
what's
going
on
for here?
now?
Oh! It was almost a version to go to sleep using the side of the ring there.
And what's the side of the ring made of?
Absolutely, just sheer hardwood.
That's just wood. Good night. Slam your face into that. No, thank you. Oh! Speaking of going into that wood, the sides, the ribs. Oh! Banks is in trouble right now.
See Damien Drax on the outside. That puppet's giving Von Valtz that energy he needs.
Oh, leg drop.
Leg drop, shades of the legendary Undertaker again. Another one of the most unorthodox characters from
Absolutely.
wrestling.
Talk about creepy and scary. Never greater than the Undertaker for those mind games. I think I can see it in his face. Von Valtz is getting some confidence here now. I think he thinks it's only a matter of time. But
Von Valtz, probably the most focused individual we've seen here tonight so far. And again, CJ Banks, you have to be. Straight up, deep. I got to tear down there. Those forearms, they cannot be soft.
smart. Very smart by Von Valtz. His forearms weren't working, so he went back to the stomach. The stomach, of course, is hurting from when he was thrown into the side of the ring. And now back to the arm again.
Back to the arm. And wearing Banks down here.
And that damn puppet is looking at me. 1, 2, 1, 2.
You have a fear of puppets down?
I have a fear of anything small and smells of cabbage like that. Look at him. Look at that face. Oh God. I'd like to wake up with that next year.
So by your proxy, Menominee is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
Exactly. CJ Banks now is in huge trouble.
A very methodical beat down here by Von Valtz. Not wasting all his energy here. One back. His time. Stalking his way here.
Oh, he got him good. And again, we said when he drove him into the side of the ring, which is just all wood, my friend. He was in pain from there, and now Banks is hurting. This match is taking its toll. Big slam.
What a slam here there is. And Banks right back up.
I know, thank you.
Go up. 1, 2.
22. Oh, we see the mysterious Drax was almost in the ring then.
Desperation showing here. Oh my
God, there's a knee. It's a foot in the throat. Like, oh, I need to. Banks is hurt. Look at Banks. He's twitching. He's hurting his face. He doesn't know where he is. And he's got him down again. Smart move. Get that hold on him. You're taking the wind out of him even more.
We're only in the first half main event, but Von Valtz, he might be my MVP of the night here.
He may be. This has been incredible.
Surprising me here so far.
And it's not just what he's doing, it's who he's doing it against. You do not just come out here and overpower and out-wrestle somebody like Banks. But he's doing it.
And CJ Banks, a well-traveled veteran here. I mean, you think of the places that he's been to, like Japan, Hong Kong, America, Europe. Has he ever taken on as somebody as unorthodox as Von Valtz before?
I'm going to say no, because I don't believe there is anyone as unorthodox. And quite frankly, he's routine. And then you add that you've got Damien Drax on the outside, and your friend, that puppet. 1, 2, and 2. And now, back to that chin lock, and Banks is reaching back to see if he can grab a leg.
Reaching back for the legs here. Very smart awareness here from Banks. Experience coming into play.
Well, you know, I mean, we're looking at thinking, he's grabbing a leg, what's he doing? Banks knows what he's doing. He can make he can tie this man into pretzels any moment he wants.
Absolutely. Wrenching the head of CJ Banks here.
He can tie him up like a pretzel as well. Oh, you'll have to excuse me, I'm sober. And again, just wearing down Banks. I think the referee really needs to look into this, you know.
Again, a very unorthodox there. Von Valtz is he's worked the head with those strikes and that head, but he's worked the arms. He's just trying to take down CJ Banks any way he can.
Crowd, trying to get into it. Well,
oh, what a forearm by Banks.
Fought back. Oh, beautiful.
Von Valtz, I think, unfortunately, telegraphing those punches too much. Oh, what a European uppercut, sending both men down.
Beautiful move there by CJ.
Yeah, you gotta think, if Von Valtz hadn't telegraphed those punches, you could be right back in the game.
But Banks has had so much taken out of him. You think, is this it? Was that last ditch of energy? Has that just done it in for Valtz and for Banks? Neither man may get up from this. We're on 5. Valtz is
slowly moving now again.
Almost snake-like. He's watching his prey laying down.
Yeah, it goes back to the methodical style of Von Valtz here.
We're on 8. Von Valtz is sort of to his knees now. He needs to get over there, make a cover if he can. But look at
that! What a nip!
Banks just nipped up.
Oh! Banks luring Von Valtz into the process security.
Damien Drax
down.
He got dropped down.
And oh my God, what a German.
What a German suplex.
suplex, but Von Valtz still fighting back up. How much can this guy take?
The knee is loose. The knee is loose. Oh, wait a minute. He's coming in for that knee.
Another European uppercut
Forearm.
there. Whoa! One of the best uppercuts of the game here. Cover. Von Valtz kicks out.
Drax is nearly in the ring. Drax isn't holding that puppet anymore, which is worrying for all of us. God knows where he's gone.
Fair enough, you want your guy to win, but you can't risk being disqualified here against Banks.
Just shows how much this match means. Everyone's willing to do anything they can.
Banks getting second win here.
Look,
Crowd firmly behind him.
Banks is calling him to get up. He's all setting plans and then involved.
Oh!
Again he missed.
Beautiful reversal here. What's he going for?
He's got him up.
Oh! Version of the Samoan slam here. Cover.
Oh.
Banks kicked out.
Oh, I thought that was it. The timekeeper thought it was it, but it was a 2. Was that 2 or was that 3? That was 2.
That was a 2. That's how close it was.
I thought it was 3. The referee calls 2. So close, so close.
Very close.
Von Valtz is furious. He thought he had him. The fans.
No, referee's decision is final. It is a 2 count, but
It's a 2 count.
it has to have been a 2 and a 9/10 count there.
Valtz needs to forget about that now and just focus back on CJ Banks.
What's he going for here?
Oh no. He's got him up.
Reverse suplex? No.
Good.
Another German.
German.
And again, Von Valtz still trying to fight over. I mean,
Where's Banks getting this from? Look, you can see the energy running through the body of CJ Banks.
I've seen Banks knock people out with one German. Von Valtz is
one.
taking 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, and
Banks.
Drax with the distraction here.
Oh, smart. Very smart. Oh, and he kicks in the
Kick
head.
to the head here.
But
What's
Banks,
going on here? Oh!
the puppet attacked him. I told you that puppet was evil.
Wow!
It was 2. From what I
Unbelievable here. Von Valtz getting the upset victory.
could see, the puppet ran into the ring. Valtz tried to stop the puppet, he couldn't, and the puppet just laid out Banks with a big, big right hand.
You know, without question, that has easily been one of the best matches I've seen in the Northeast lately. However, you gotta think the way he won it might have just soured that victory there. Nonetheless, victory's a victory.
Incredible win. Look at the puppet just laying
Incredible
back.
match nonetheless.
The puppet just acting all coy as if he didn't know what he was doing.
Never liked puppets anyway.
Banks is hurt. You ever got punched by a puppet?
Can't say I have.
Not surprised. And the night is young, Jonathan.
Von Valtz again, one of the competitors looking to climb the Shield Pro Wrestling ranks here.
Oh God, that thing's coming over here. And when I say thing, I mean all 3 of them.
Don't look him in the eye. Don't look him in the eye.
Look at him, don't look at me.
No, he's fine. He's
Oh,
fine
I'm
here.
busy I'm busy back there. I'm busy
here.
over here. Oh, God, I
Von
can't do
Valtz being
anything.
very intimidating here.
Why am I sat by this stage entrance?
Nonetheless, Von Valtz
Good
with one of the biggest wins of his career here.
Dominant is the only word you can really use to describe Victor Von Valtz. And after seeing what he's already done in Almost Pro, we can only wonder what the villainous ventriloquist has in store for us when we return to action. However, right now, that's all we have time for episode 6 of Spotlight. Join us next time for episode 7, where our light will be shining on your friendly neighbourhood scarecrow, Yorkshire Dale. Till then, stay safe. See you soon.